Okay, so the next one is a hunt on distillery.
Outside, yeah. The joys must float in mind.
Phantoms. With Phantoms, the roster is Hyde, Crow, Slim, Tech Sergeant Hank, and Wraith. Once again, that roster: Hyde, Crow, Slim, Tech Sergeant Hank, and Wraith.
Oh, yes. Did you take a nap? Yes.
Kaz quit. As long as you play at least one game, whether it's basically you have to. So if you're worried about getting the skin, you just have to have contributed to a game. What that means is connect to a multiplayer server and then click back and then go to solo if you want to do it solo. But you have to do at least one game to get credit. Basically, you have to have logged on, and that's the game's way of verifying that you've logged on.
Why? Because they're like, oh yeah, we're introducing Brooklyn to turkey and gravy. What? You know, like with the baby food jars, turkey and gravy.
You don't have to be in the same game with Goliath. You just have to play a game. Doesn't matter who, what, where, when, why. You just have to connect to the multiplayer servers so that the game officially can make sure that you connected because it keeps track of your 2K account.
Yeah, they mostly like.
So if you want to do it, the best way to do it, if you want to just get it over with and you don't want to go online for a long time, basically what you need to do is you go to, you log in, click multiplayer, wait until it shows you the options, then click back, go to solo, play whatever you want, finish that match. Doesn't matter if you win, lose, who's on it. You don't even have to have Goliath in there or play as, and then that will count as credit. And here we go, Wraith with the nice, sexy aqua skin.
Parenting skills are just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to baby. We're gonna leave the baby with grandma, and we're gonna. Yep.
My throat definitely loved this. So my wife went to Taco Bell and she got one of those red Starburst freezies. And my throat is loving it right now.
I meant to get a red one, but unfortunately my mouse said strawberry rather than cherry. So I blame you, you little cock up.
What?
I wanted a cherry one. That's the one I was wanting to try was a cherry one. But I didn't think cherry. I said strawberry. And when she handed me the pink one, I was like, well, son of a bitch. Fine. Shut up, you.
Oh, I love my wife. She's the best. A boot error with AS Rock. I don't. Have you tried Googling it? Because usually those are very specific errors. It sounds like it's a memory issue, but I don't know all the error messages off the top of my head because I haven't worked for Microsoft in forever. But that seems like it's some sort of a memory cache or a system dump error. So, but you should be able to Google that error because they're usually pretty specific. Dump water on it. I'm going to be a little bit quiet in this game just because I'm going to be eating some food, so I apologize. If you don't hear me talk for a few minutes in chat, just remind me I muted my microphone so you don't hear me slurping food in front of your faces because I don't want to sound like a disgusting pig. More than usual anyway. But a lot of times I forget to turn my mic back on, and then everyone's like, "You're not talking, cow." And so, yes, if I don't eat, my wife gets mad at me. She really does take a good job. Takes a good job of taking care of me. Okay. I actually didn't get anything from Taco Bell. My wife and her mom did. My wife got a quesadilla. My mom got nachos, and I got fish sandwiches from Arby's. And my son got pancakes from McDonald's. Because it's his birthday and he can do what he wants. Well, his birthday party and he can do what he wants. Okay. Like what? Yeah. Pretty much. What? I'm pretty sure you know that song because someone wrote it. What you could do, Kaz quit, if you really trust somebody, is either use a different computer. You could always try a public computer or something like that. Or if you really trust somebody, you can give them your Steam information or your account information, your My2K. Yeah, you don't even have to give them your Steam information because they just log on with their My2K account. Here is a one website you can try Kaz quit. And then let me try another one from Tom's Hardware. They're usually a little bit better about explaining things. I don't know if these apply to you, but you could try that. I didn't read through them. I don't know if they're working or not, but those are something to think about. Looks like they're being attacked over here. Oh, the Phantoms! I forgot. These Phantoms are a bunch of assholes. If you haven't played with this map perk yet, Phantoms are basically, think of them as the equivalent of trap jaws that can fly, and they attack you. Like,
There you go. You like that?
I was like, wow, those guys are taking a lot of damage. And that's why. Phantoms. Phantoms are not a joke.
Phantoms, look out! Yeah, go on, McDonald.
Here comes some more Phantoms.
Ready, stand by.
This is a horrible area to fight. There's water, a tyrant, and Phantoms. So now that we got an engagement, let's see how the monster does.
Come here, Ray. I got something for you. Ready.
Out, get up! Need jukes, hold on! Readying grenade!
To answer your question, Keanu, no, the Phantoms do not give any meat. There we go, monster, 2 bars of armor left, 1 bar melted, and that orbital, amazing orbitals. We've got some pretty good orbitals in today. Aramit's been doing a good job. Well, actually, most people, because they've been rotating the roster around. Monster, 2 strikes on Hyde, 1 on the medic, with 2.5 bars of health gone, ready to evolve to stage 3. Doing a great job. Okay, so I lied. Apparently they can eat. I remember at one point, though, they didn't give any meat or you couldn't eat them. Maybe you couldn't kill them? I can't remember, but let me see if you can eat this one. Okay, there you go. So he can eat them. I want to say that really early on, like in the press release, even maybe later than that. I don't know. I can't remember if it's changed or not. Okay.
Shut up, you.
Death. My throat's loving that right now.
I wanted to get a 31. Period.
I'm happy with that one.
I'm not.
Oh.
No. Fine.
That being the case, Kaz quit. Try and create an account on the Turtle Rock Studios forums. Message me. I'm MaddCow, no QQ on there. I'm one of the moderators. I will see if I can talk to one of the developers to see if they can help you out with this issue, so that you might be able to get credit or the skin or something to that effect. I can't promise anything. Probably nothing might happen from it, but it is a possibility if you can't get your computer up and running or get access to another computer in the meantime.
Attack bird in the air. Sorry, Predator. We
So,
don't like to-
Monster not ready to evolve to stage 3. Looks like he's trying to stage 2 and capitalize, because Wraith has a really hard time fighting against the other things here, especially because they have the advantage of Phantoms. Phantoms are just a horrible, horrible nuisance. They're like the equivalent of seagulls. They're rats with wings. Ooh, that laser! So much damage! Tremendous damage. Ooh, dome! Dome! Oh, and the dome goes down. So the monster is in, but unfortunately there's a lot of areas where the monster can mitigate damage, so they have to be really, really careful if they want to try and get any damage done. Here comes Hyde around the corner. Hyde pops his personal shield. Monster, ooh, somebody's got bullets that's slow. He must have picked up a Steamodon perk. There you go, those Phantoms just being jerks towards the hunters here. Monster half health here, trying to make it work. Slim might be getting another strike soon. Oh, let me take this bar off so I can see his health. Oh, and then Slim might be going down here. There we go. Slim! Slim! No! Slim does go down. Second strike. Monster at 2 bars of health, though. This could actually end. The monster is taking a lot of damage here. And almost... oh, and Porky does get the Brez. And there is that laser, space laser, telling the monster to get out of there. Actually, that's kind of an interesting way of using Abduct, is to move the laser a couple of inches away. But Monster, so low health right now, needs to bail out, has to evolve to stage 3. It looks like he's trying to go for Slim. Ah, really, really close game. Sliver of health, come on, anyone, one shot. One shot! Oh my gosh, oh! Invisible Wraith sniped by Crow. Fantastic, really close game. Those Phantoms, though, they give people nightmares. GG, that was like super, super close.
Before I say anything else,
Yeah.
fuck those Phantoms.
Yeah, Phantoms. I keep telling people that Phantoms are basically trap jaws with wings, but they're anti-hunter instead of monster. Sorry for my son. Okay,